So, do you believe in the Christmas spirit?
Sorry?
Do you believe in the Christmas spirit?
Yes, I do, but I'm actually I'm Hindu by religion.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I guess, do you kind of believe at the end of the calendar year that everyone just looks at each other and goes, what the F happened? What the fuck happened? Like, were we meant to be that mean to each other, or can we just forgive each other again?
I think we should forgive each other again.
Yeah. Always.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we all go through struggles, we're all going through something in life, and sometimes we can't figure it out on our own, and we just need someone to encourage us back to say, alright, well, where do we go from here?
Definitely,
Yeah, but why don't people do that? Why does everyone just wants to get angry all the time?
because of the lack of patience these days and, the work stress.
Yeah. But there's always going to be work stress, right?
That's true, but when inflation rate is high, your income don't match with
I'm on Facebook Live, yeah, because I'm like, look at me, I'm dressed up.
Yeah.
Fun. Like, come on, bro, just relax,
Yeah.
I understand that, yeah. So basically, the elite are making the world harder to compete with, basically.
True.
But at the end of the day, does that stop us from wanting to have fun sometimes?
Not really. That's why everybody needs to holiday these days. A lot of doctors advise people to have, you should have a good fitness.
Yeah.
And do yoga because people are now moving on from gym and stuff more into meditation, transcendental meditation.
Yeah. They're moving towards more spirituality, more soul.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because of the people thinking has been changing, which is not right.
Yeah. So like, basically, like the world human consciousness is evolving.
Yes.
And eventually, everyone will just kind of look at each other and go, well, am I better than you? Are you better than me?
That's what the race is going on.
Does superiority exist? No, it doesn't. We're all equal, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
That's my super thought that I've been thinking these days, that superiority doesn't exist. There is no manager, there is no boss, there is no one higher up than you. We're all equal. We're all on the equal playing field. We just need to work hard for it.
True. But this is not the case these days. People are running towards money, are buying houses, buying more houses.
Yeah.
That's all.
Anyway, not everyone succeeds at it. And then when they don't, they kind of, go a bit crazy, and then you hear about, like, a bad tragedy on the news.
Yeah.
So, like, why worry all the time? Like, can't we all just be happy?
That's true, but when you think that way, it's like I feel it as a positive thinking. But when you're in your normal routine, you don't care much.
Yeah.
You don't care much.
Yeah. Well, every day this week I felt anxiety until I asked myself, why do I need to feel anxiety for?
True.
Why do I just? I'm always looking to read the news or read some boring story on the news because I think it's because I don't know who else to talk to sometimes, and most of my friends, they're busy in their own world too, and we're all just kind of confused sometimes. We're like, well, how do we relate to each other anymore? Like when someone starts to get a little bit angry or annoyed in life because they've been ignored for a while, then everyone else says back, well, I don't know how to relate to them anymore.
True.
Well, what do you mean? Just all you got to do is remove the excuse.
Yeah.
That's all we've ever needed to do. Remove the excuse. But everyone's just like, I don't know how to relate to them anymore. Did you know them at one point and they were happy and they were doing well in life? Yeah? So what's changed now?
Yeah, that's what relations in life, like between couples. These days it's more into like they're separating, they're enjoying themselves,
Yeah.
But because of anxiety, because of lack of patience, what I feel, it may be wrong, but this is my feeling.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll just say you turn it to your side. I'll just speak.
Okay. Sorry. Okay.
So, but what I feel is lack of patience. That's the main key factor in all this change in thinking, change of lifestyle.
Yeah.
These days workplaces are a big stress. It's sort of competition. Who is doing what? Where you are? How much you are earning? How much I'm earning?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Otherwise, what I think people used to not too far back, but maybe 10 years back, people used to work just for their living and they enjoy work. But these days, due to increasing competition and a lot of small entrants into the market,
Yeah.
so all the workplaces, even the big ones, the policies has been changing and people are not happy with their job. Most of the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I definitely came to that point too. I reached the highest plateau I could. I became a supervisor. I became a manager. Reached the highest plateau I could, and then at that point, I'm still miserable if I comply with all the policies. So I still just need to have fun in my life and have fun with my time. Like, what?
You have to be stupid if you want to enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, am I just working for money, working for something that doesn't appear?
Yes.
No, I'm going to be a magician with my time and say, presto, here's my life.
Yeah.
Let me enjoy it as I should.
Yes.
I mean, even right now, I'm going out solo to a pub tonight, which I should feel bad about. However, I don't, because I'm like, you know what? My mission in life is to enjoy my life and spread joy, spread love. Live, love, laugh. Live, love, laugh. That's the expression.
Yes.
Most don't know how to really do that, and they just kind of go a little bit too loopy because they were brought up with all these ideals and all these principles and all these like just ways to find happiness, and then when it doesn't happen for them and their reality shatters, and then they're like, what do I do now? What do I do next? And then they just need to feel down and down and down every single day. It's just like,
that's true. Greed
come on.
For work, greed for position, greed for power. These days,
yeah,
things changed. Even in family relations, if we just forget about work, family relations, in relatives, sort of, there is always who is up, who is superior, who is inferior. That sort of,
yeah. Well, it's hard in a sense because I guess it's saying superiority doesn't exist. Well, it should always exist with age. Like, so the older a person is, the more superior they should be.
Yeah.
Based on their life experiences, based on the fact that they wish to no longer hurt or harm anyone else. They just wish to enjoy their time.
Yes.
But that doesn't happen. You got younger and younger and younger, saying they're more superior. But, I mean, I don't even understand, like, how did something like racism even form in this lifetime, or or just how was it even like, how did it even come across? Like, I mean, we're all human in the end, and it's so it's so strange. But I guess it's like a manipulation of power, or like I'm very naive on the subject and I shouldn't talk about it, but like, I don't know, it's just like someone discovers something first and then no, I don't want to talk about that anymore. But to me, superiority doesn't exist. That's how I always want to feel, because at the end of the day, I guess maybe it was older people that kind of thought, all right, we can no longer do the physical labor to achieve the desired result that we want to, therefore we must pick on the younger generation to help us achieve the desired result. I'm just at this point I'm just ad-libbing ideas, but I just don't get it, because to me I'm as equal as to everyone else that I've grown up with. However, they don't see it that way. They just think I'm very annoying and out of control or something like that. But to me, I still see them the same. Like, I've known them my whole life, and I still see them the same. I'm like, you know what? We're just the same people. We grew up with the same experiences. So the fact that you all want to kind of be, I don't know, that's just what you want to do. Cool. But I'm still gonna have my good time, and then eventually you realise we're just all equal. There's no difference between me and you.
Yeah, but see, I take racism in another way. Like, maybe extreme levels are bad, but you know what I feel? Racism is everywhere. It's not only black and white, brown and white. It's between white and white, between brown and brown. But because extreme racism is you just hate somebody just because of color, that is extreme racism. But in normal life also, even if brown skin or black skin, you know, sometimes they're racist to each other. You're from that part, I'm from that part.
Yeah.
So, yeah, extreme racism is bad, but other than that, you can't change the way people live. You can't change the way people think. But honestly, I feel it okay, whatever. Because if you can't change anything, you have to accept it. Yeah. That, okay. Because it doesn't harm me. I'm still working. Even everybody is still working.
Yeah.
Still doing what they want to do.
Yeah, because it's more like this. Happiness will never be given to you.
Yeah.
You must work for your own happiness.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, let's talk about happiness.
Enjoy with your family.
Racism is too heavy a subject. However, you know what? How I can feel like I'm not racist, I make fun of myself completely all the time.
Yeah.
And I also try and talk and engage to every single person I can in my everyday scene, ask how they're going, shake their hand, show them the ultimate respect back. Also, all my life I grew up in this church that, you know, they tried to connect different cultures together.
Yeah.
It was an extreme form of Christianity.
Yeah.
And so all my life I'm just growing up with different cultures, different races, different people. And like, you know, we all speak differently, we all have a different accent, we all express ourselves differently, but at the end of the day, we're just all just trying to find happiness in ourselves and find happiness with each other.
True.
Anyway, I think
it's a very wide subject.
Yeah. Life is a wide subject. We're all trying to figure it out. We're all trying to become happier.
Yeah. But I think the only thing which makes you lively, which makes you enthusiastic, is your positive thinking.
Yeah.
Just be positive in life. 90% of the problems are gone if you're just positive.
True.
Yeah.
True. I'll shake your hand to that.
Thank you
just
so
be
much.
positive in life.
Yeah.
I think we're trying to come to a point right now, and we just did it. Positive. Be positive. You know what Robin Williams said about positivity?
What?
He said, only fools are positive. And then someone else asked him back, are you sure? And he said, I'm positive.
Yes. Yes. That's what on the way I said if you have to be happy, you have to be stupid.
Yeah.
Because when you're wise and nice, you can't be happy. You will keep thinking that what people are saying, how you are looking, what dress you are in. But if you're positive, you have to enjoy yourself. If you like going to a pub, enjoy your night. Enjoy your night.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Alright. And I'm going to end this Facebook Live video.
Yes.
But Merry Christmas to the world.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
That's what it's about.